Thank you very much, Elizabeth. Hey, look who I have with me here. This is the new Miss Georgia. She was crowned last night right here in Columbus. Miss Patricia Ford, she is none other than Miss Capital City. She won last night. Now she is the new Miss Georgia. We are so happy to have you here in studio.
Thank you so much for having me.
How was it like for you this morning waking up as the new Miss Georgia?
Well, I went to bed with my crown next to on my bedside table, and so I woke up and I was exhausted. Honestly, only got a few hours of sleep, but it was just so much fun waking up and seeing that crown, and I think it really finally sunk in.
Let's go back to that very moment. We're watching it right now. When you realized that you are the winner, it was like the words were kind of like soaking through your body as you were like doing that movement there. What was that like for you?
You know, I first realized that I had won when they had announced the first runner-up as Miss Cobb County. I knew at that moment that then I was now going to be named the new Miss Georgia, and so just a rush of emotion, of excitement. I believed that I could do it, and so it really was just the icing on the cake at the end of the week, knowing that I was able to accomplish such a big honor.
And your talent competition was phenomenal last night, the ballet and point. When did you start to dance, and what inspired you to do so?
I started dancing when I was 4 years old, and so it's something my mom put me into. I stuck with it, learned that I had a talent for it, a skill for it, and so just really tried to hone in on that talent and skill, and I'm glad I was able to perform that on the Miss Georgia stage last night.
Performing it was spectacular indeed. Now, one of the highlights of this year's pageant was the reigning Miss America, Betty Cantrell, taking part in all of the festivities. What was it like having her there, and she was standing right beside you when you were crowned?
It was an honor. You know, we competed together last year, and so she's a friend. I have so much respect for her and everything that she has done as Miss America and representing the state of Georgia. So it was an honor to say that Miss America crowned me alongside our Miss Georgia 2015. So it was a crowning moment I'll never forget.
We have some video to show you of the next video there of, there she is, Miss Betty Cantrell. She was singing Whitney Houston's song there last night so beautifully. How was it for the other girls as well? What was the culture like? Because this was like a moment in time. We've never had a Miss America actually be there at the pageant while she's being, you know, during her platform and running as that title.
Yeah, like I said, it was an honor. I think all of the contestants were excited, and we're also empowered just to know that the state of Georgia, you know, we have someone so beautiful representing who we are, and we really want the next Miss Georgia to be able to, you know, live up to that, and hopefully I will be able to live up to that when I compete in Miss America in September, but we were just really happy to have her there to be able to welcome her back home to our home state of Georgia.
Sure, and your platform deals with the Children's Miracle Network. What do you hope to do with that?
Well, the few areas that I really want to work on during my reign is fundraising. That's one of the biggest missions of Children's Miracle Network hospitals. You know, that money goes towards research, equipment, patient care, but also really utilizing my marketing degree from Georgia Tech and enhancing the visibility of Children's Miracle Network hospitals alongside the Miss Georgia pageant. So I look forward to doing that during my year.
All right, Patricia Ford, Miss Georgia, thank you so much from Johns Creek, Georgia, right there in Fulton County. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much
and we
for
wish you the
having me.
best, certainly.
Thank you.
Now,